Hello, everyone. Happy Financial Lit Tuesday, y'all. I went through like hell and high water to get this thing up and running today. It's been intense, but welcome to Financial Lit Tuesday, where I come to you live every Tuesday at 6 p.m., bringing you tips, tricks, and news to help you wealth up. Y'all, today we are going to be talking about the Mayweather fight. So for all those watching, go ahead and hit the share button because I'm going to be going over some financial stuff, but I'm going to, we're going to be talking about the fight as well. So go ahead and hit share. If you're on YouTube, go ahead and hit subscribe, or go to YouTube and hit subscribe to the Sipping Wealth YouTube channel. So go ahead and let everybody know that you're tuned in to Financially Lit Tuesday. And let's get this party started. So definitely excited to be here with y'all today. Hello, Joy. Hello, girl. It's been a while. I hope all is well. Thank you. I appreciate it. Joy says she loves the new intro. I appreciate it. Thank you. So go ahead and hit the share button, like I said, and so that we're not keeping the wealthy news to ourselves. We're helping others wealth up with us, right? Just like me, myself, I come on live every Tuesday to bring you news, tips, and tricks to help you wealth up. We want to make sure that others are getting an opportunity as well. So I don't know who saw the fight on Sunday night, but so Floyd Mayweather, for those of you that don't know, Floyd Mayweather fought the YouTuber Logan Paul in Miami. Right? So it was like, ooh, it was a litty fight in Miami, big arena. It was cool. So, and come on, y'all, let's go ahead and admit that it was about the money, right? Because a YouTuber, Logan Paul, yeah. So before the fight went on, who did y'all feel like was gonna win? Were y'all like, Mayweather got this? Because I was like, Mayweather got this. It's gonna be a clear knockout. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. Like, I mean, why is he even getting in the ring with him? But literally, the fight was titled Bragging Rights. So y'all already know what's going on. And it was disappointing that there was no knockout. I was like, I guess. But let's talk about the money. So you all know I'm about the money. I want to dig into the numbers. So I'm about to break it down to you all because this bragging rights fight was about the money. And Floyd Mayweather, he didn't get the name Money Mayweather by accident or just because he didn't create it because, he's not actually living it, right? So let's really talk about this money. The promoter, the distributor, the networks, everyone getting paid off this deal right here, this fight right here. Logan Paul was guaranteed $250,000 and an additional 10% of the pay-per-view earnings. Y'all, for saying, yes, I'm going to take on a fight with Floyd Mayweather. Come on, y'all. That's pretty intense, but I'm sure they talked about it beforehand, before they got on screen. But anyhow, I want to know, like, how did y'all feel about that fight? Go ahead and drop a comment. I really want to, get an idea of how y'all felt about that fight. Like, were y'all like, or did you even watch it? Did you even watch the fight? Were you like, oh, okay, whatever, fight's going on, or were you, into it? I want to know exactly what y'all were, Okay. So Charles versus Mayweather, the wealth war. I love it. Let's do it. Woo! Let's talk money. So, I love it. All right. So Logan Paul was, guaranteed that amount of money, 10% of the pay-per-view earnings. So let's talk pay-per-view earnings. So pay-per-view and just the United States, we're talking domestic. No streaming, no international, just pay-per-view. We're talking 600 to 650,000 orders. 600 to 650,000, y'all. Like, this is intense on pay-per-view. Which in pay-per-view, each stream, each person is paying $50, $49.99, basically $50, right? So you could basically put those numbers together. That's basically $30 million just in the United States alone off the pay-per-view. And now Logan Paul, he's walking away with his 3%. Joyce said asleep. I fell asleep on it. Yeah, they were doing the most. They was really dragging on that fight. Trying to make some money, bragging rights, right? That's the name of the fight. So Mayweather. So we're talking. That's just on pay-per-view in the United States, domestic. That doesn't even touch on advertising. That doesn't touch on the vendors. Like none of that. So now let's talk about Mayweather, right? So Mayweather being one of the few billionaire athletes like of all time, like he balling. He is Money Mayweather. Like he's doing his thing. So really don't sleep on him, because before he even steps into the ring, he got to make sure that several $1 million are on the table. Several. Like he's not just gonna step. Like what is 600,000? What are thousands with Mayweather, right? So he projected to earn around $50 to $100 million this fight. I'm just gonna let that marinate a little bit. Y'all hearing this? I don't know if you're hearing this for real, but $50 to $100 million this fight. That's what he projected. So when the agencies came together, they're talking about, basically, hey, like, how we're gonna max out this fight. We're advertising the pay-per-view. How we're gonna market this, right? Let's talk about the past. Where Mayweather came from. Because when he started out, he didn't start out, making millions of dollars per fight, clearly, right? So he started out, he was represented by an agency. And he maxed out with the agency at $5 million per fight by 2007, y'all. Like, by 2007, he maxed out at $5 million per fight. So for some people, that would have been like, oh my gosh, that's a lot of money. I'm good. But for Money Mayweather, he was like, nah, I'm gonna need some more money. I'm gonna need some more change. Like I'm trying to get up there. I'm trying to grow. So he hired some lawyers. They came to the table together, right? They came to the table together, hired some lawyers, and they actually found a clause in his contract saying, hey, if you pay $750,000, you get out, right? So he paid it, and then he started his own company called Mayweather Promotions, which, yeah, it got lit. Like, lit. But clearly, because we're looking at today versus then, at how far Mayweather has gotten. How much money per fight that he's actually making. How much money during this fight that he actually was able to gross during this fight, right? And so you say, when you're talking about, hey, making sure that you taking that leap and trusting in yourself and saying, hey, I want to go into the world of business, or saying, hey, I'm ready to leave corporate America. I'm leaving my employer, and I want to launch out on my own, and I want to build my own brand. I want to build my own business. That's in a sense of what Mayweather felt. He bought himself out of his contract. He said, I'm going to bet on myself. I'm going to bet on myself, and I'm going to make Mayweather Promotions work. My business owners out there, is that how you kind of felt? Like Mayweather, like Money Mayweather, betting on yourself? Because that's where it starts, right? But it starts with that. I want to talk about money mindset, y'all, because it's the mindset that's everything. When you're in the world of business, and I started out working for my sister, in middle school. And that was my first exposure to the world of business, right? She was a business owner. She was in the accounting industry, and we're helping other business owners. So I've been getting exposed to different businesses since I was like 15 years old, right? So we're bringing here to modern day, and I'm still getting exposed to so many different type of businesses and different business owners, and in one common denominator is mindset, right? So making sure that we have the right mindset going into business, the right money mindset going into business, and the right money mindset while growing our business, while taking it to the next level. Even in our personal lives, how we manage our personal finances and our personal, life is going to affect our business, or it's going to affect other areas in our lives. I got into the money business. I got into wealth industry, right? Because of my passion behind helping people reach financial freedom. Because I saw that, hey, the issue around surrounding finances is huge. It tears so many families apart, right? So many marriages apart, so many friendships. People kill, for it. So it's just saying, hey, how can I help people find that solution? Because I truly believe if we help you reach financial success, it will help make your dreams come true, and turn your dreams into reality, right? And it starts with having that mindset. It's everything. Keeping that positive growth. Mayweather said, "I'm going to bet on myself. I'm over here getting $5 million per fight, and you know what? It's not enough because I'm worth more than that." And you know what? He is, because now he's getting over 100, projected to earn over $100 million off of one fight. Right? When he was maxed out in 2007 at 5 million. Come on, right? So if he didn't say, I'm gonna bet outside, I'm gonna get those lawyers in place. I'm gonna get those lawyers, right? I'm gonna make sure that I have the right team to get me where I need to go. Whether it's getting a lawyer, whether it's getting a coach, a mentor, an accountant, right? So many people overlook these different important aspects to make sure that these people are on your team, whether personal or in business. If it's you personally, hey, and you're not that great at managing your money, go get a financial coach, a financial advisor. Come over to Grand Bank Financial, seek help, get a professional on your team, because that's how we succeed, right? So being a small business owner is so many different experiences. An individual in general, you go through so many ups and downs, battles, and then you see a nice pair of shoes. I'm using shoes, y'all, because I just got me a new pair of shoes, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna get no more shoes. And I'm gonna release a video later on with my brand new shoes that I just got. Y'all gonna see it later. But I swear, I'm gonna stop buying shoes for at least a while. But yeah, you see those new pair of shoes, and you're like, oh my gosh, I want them. I deserve them. I think, but my finances aren't that great. You want to live a certain lifestyle now, right? But it's getting in that right money mindset. You don't have to be in a bottleneck budget, suffocating yourself. You can, Justin, you said your net worth is your net worth. Yes. So making sure that you have those people surrounding you. And I just want to say, if you're a business owner, if you're an individual, you're not up to date on your taxes. You don't have a budget. You don't have a budgeting plan. Literally, our budget plan is starts at $90. $90, y'all, to get your whole budget. Set up a strategy session and a budget put together, and now hey, oh shoot, I need to do this, that, and third. This is what my money looks like. That's why I don't see it. That's why it goes out, it comes in and goes right back out. Because if you don't step in control, if you don't gather control of your money, it will control you. It will do whatever it wants. It will do whatever it wants, because you're no longer in control, right? You need to know what your money is doing. Let's do it. So for my business owners, estimated tax payments are due next week, June 15th. Y'all, let me tell you how much money you're throwing away by not making sure you're making your estimated tax payments. Just like W-2 employees have to do their have to give their federal withholding every paycheck. As a business owner, you have to make those estimated tax payments based on your earnings that you made in that quarter. First quarter was due April 15th. Second quarter is due June 15th. Third quarter is due September 15th. Fourth quarter is due January 15th. So for my business owners, make sure that you're doing those estimated tax payments, because what's going to happen is you're going to go file in my 1099 contractors. You know what's going to happen? You're going to go and file your taxes next year, and you're going to be hit with a penalty for not making those estimated tax payments. Even if you overpay, you just get it back in the refund. You just get it back in the refund. Regina said, huh? Yeah, Regina, it's serious out here. I said so much. I don't know exactly which part you referred to. Never heard of this. Estimated tax payments? Yeah, definitely. There's literally taxes on everything. There's your estimated tax payments. There's income tax. There's reemployment tax. There's sales tax. You know, the list. The list literally goes on as far as the amount of taxes that there is. But it's just, hey, making sure that you have the right, people on your team. Making sure that you have Grand Rev on your team, right? When it comes to money management and making sure that you're up to date with codes and compliance. If you're a business owner, if you're not a business owner but you want to get your finances together and you want to wealth up, hop on the train. Like, the train is moving and we are taking passengers. So, hop on the train. If you want to, a fresh look at your finances, if you're like, hey, I don't even know what I need. I have an idea of what I want my future to look like, but I don't know where to go. I don't know what I should be doing. If that's you, then reach out, because that's exactly what we're here for. To sit down and say, okay, what are your goals? What is your dream? And that's how I speak to all my clients. What is your dream? What are your goals? Okay, based on your goals, this is what needs to happen, right? Let's do this, that, and the third. Okay, right. I need to call you. Yes, Regina, I'll look forward to speaking with you. Jump to me in these emojis. But yes, so it's never too late. And I tell my business owners that when they're like, oh shoot, Wadleen, I'm getting hit with negative overdraft fees, I'm just in the hole. Or, the IRS is coming after me. I ain't filed my taxes in 4 years and it's a mess. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm a wreck. And I'm like, one thing you have to know, everything is fixable. It's okay. Everything can be fixed. How it's going to get fixed is just a strategy of how it's going to get fixed. But everything is fixable. It's just, hey, taking a step back, realizing, oh shoot, I need to do something different, and then, working it. All right. So what do we do at Grand Rev? We help you get your money straight. We are money management to a T. Whether you're a business owner, individual, retirement planning, wealth planning, we help you set it up. What do you want to do? What do you want your future to look like? Do you want to go into business? I recommend it because it's the road to wealth building. Does that mean you have to bring on employees and do the most? No, it doesn't mean that. But it means, hey, maybe it just means another stream of income. Maybe you want to write a book and you don't really know how to monetize your books. Or maybe you want to speak to people and do a podcast, right? But you don't know how to monetize it. You don't know how to price your passion. Right? Because we get into business or we get into doing things, our hobbies and things like that, because we love it, but we don't actually know how to price it to be profitable. And then we end up funding it so much and then it becomes exhausting because we're spending so much money on our passion, on our hobby, on this thing that we love to do, but we don't know how to price it accurately, right? That's another thing we help with. So book a strategy session, right, with Grand Rev. Mayweather bet on himself. Like I said, he was making $5 million per fight in 2007 and said, you know what? y'all could have that because I could do way better. And I just want y'all to remember, y'all can do way better too. You can do way better. Hey, Latoya. She said, hey, Lit fam, what's up? You could, like I said, you could do way better too. Just like Floyd Mayweather, now he's looking at $50 to $100 million a fight. And he does all the promotion. He doesn't have to go to somebody else to promote his fights. He does it himself, right? He bet on himself. We can do this, y'all. So for my people that need assistance, feel free to reach out. Of course, I am live every Tuesday offering news, tips, and tricks on how to wealth up. I'll be going over, I know I have a lot of people out there that just got married, they're planning their weddings, that have babies, they want to figure out what to do with their little ones and how to set their little ones up for success, right? Or maybe, maybe they're pregnant. I have a couple of clients that are pregnant as well. And one of my clients, she's like, Marlene, I want my $1 million baby, because we talked about how we can, have her baby at $1 million. So she's like, I want my $1 million baby, da, da, da. So we've been talking about that before the baby is even here. So it's really like, hey, I want your homework after this live is to write down your goals, right? Because there's nothing like coming to a strategy session and being like, oh, I don't know. Well, I don't actually know what I want to do or what my future looks like, right? Start with your goal. What do you want, right? What do you want? Start with what you want, and then we'll work from there. Toya said, oh, I can refer them for pictures. So I can refer them for pictures. Oh, for the babies, little ones. Yeah, Toya is a photographer. So for those out there that need photography for your engagements and your little ones and all that good stuff, check out Toya's works. Toya got the shot. So yes. But yes, if anyone needs any assistance, reach out to Grand Rep Financial. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday, and let's wealth up.